All right, mic check. Test, test, 1, 2. Test, test, 1, 2. I think we're okay. Can you guys hear me okay? See me okay? Looks like we're all good here. Gagan, Isaiah, pizza-loving nerd. Your sister is an Apple sheep. Oh? Oh? Why's that? New iPad. I got this like 3 years ago. It was a refurb for 200 bucks. It works. I use it mainly for messaging and music, email, news. It's reliable. You know, this is the only Apple product I have, so you know, and it works. What can I say? So, your sister, what does your sister have, Isaiah? I want to guess a MacBook Pro Air. Maybe? Maybe not. Bart Hennig. Good evening. We'll get started here in a few minutes. Check any messages. You had a long day today. One of my friends, she's going to Austria, Vienna, Tuesday. So she had to get all her stuff synced together. And it was a long day. We went to the Apple store in Pittsburgh. She didn't have an appointment. And that made for an extra 2-3 hours in the day. It was a long day. But she got done what needed to be done. Steve, William, Spider Isis have a banana. I like bananas, but I don't have one nearby. Although I wouldn't mind a banana milkshake or something, you know, like a sundae. It was a long day today in Pittsburgh at the Apple store. Can't believe how busy it was, but I'll get to that in a second. So how's everybody doing this evening? So last night we talked about Windows users. Tonight we'll talk about Apple users. Any Apple users out there? Now's your chance to say hello, to vent, to praise, to dismantle, whatever you want. I'm just catching up on some Apple news here. It says the Apple HomePod may be a strong Amazon Echo competitor. Why not? Hippie Crusher. Hello, Hippie Crusher. How are you? Old iPad that stopped updating, iPhone 6 2015, MacBook, and cherry on top, college debt. Collage. You got the shirt. Okay, it's good quality. Well worth the price. I wore it to work and it caused a major... No, you mean a major disturbance in the source. Not the force. The source, right? You got the shirt? One of the Toss Today shirts? Great. Awesome. Cool. I'm glad it worked out for you, man. Yeah, I'm just trying to find ways to fund the channel with AdSense pretty much almost non-existent. I've had to learn to adapt. So we'll see how it goes. You know, t-shirts. I don't have Patreon right now, but t-shirts, PayPal, affiliate links for Amazon. Any ways you guys can help fund the channel would be great. Spelling error. Okay, you just opened the parcel from eBay that was mangled in the post. Oh no. What was mangled? A banana? I hope not. The Doctor 66 is in the house. Welcome. Yeah, the shirts, let's see here. Well, I'm glad it worked out for you. So, those are the shirts. I like the blue one. So the price was right. Cool. Yeah, they're by Hanes. I've had good luck with Hanes in the past, so yeah. So that's the shirts are from teespring.com. Just go to teespring.com and just search Total OS Today, 3 words, and go from there. I have a goal of 100. I think we've sold 3. No, for starters. So, yeah. Yep. I do have the PayPal now instead of the Patreon. I had Patreon for a while. It seemed fine. It seemed totally like legit. Didn't feel like it was a ripoff or anything. But then they made an announcement that they were going to change how they took contributions. A lot of people got mad. I canceled Patreon. A week later, I get an email saying, "We're sorry, we won't do it anymore." Well, they got my letter from Toss. They said, "Oh no, don't tick off Toss." Nah, I don't know. But I haven't gone back. Patreon, it's kind of annoying. But they felt like what they were doing, well, they listened to the community, which was the right thing to do. But I don't have Patreon anymore. I'm just sticking with PayPal. I may go back. So if you want to help the channel, go to PayPal. It's simple. Excuse me. It's simple. They don't deduct as much off the top, and it's worldwide. It's reliable. It's safe. Excuse me. But right now it's PayPal. Yeah. Do they run small? I don't know. Do they? I don't think. I think Hanes is pretty close. They're made by Hanes, and shirts I bought in the past, like if it's a large or extra large, it is what it. And I don't think they shrink that much. So I'm assuming they are true to size. But if you want to be safe, buy the next size up of what you wear. I mean, it's a t-shirt. It isn't like you're going to a wedding or something. So if it's a little baggy, I usually buy next size up for me. I like them loose and baggy. Kind of like this shirt here. This is from, well, this is a tall men's size. I think I got this at JCPenney's. Do you think Apple will give up and put a touchscreen on a MacBook? Why not? It's in dollars. You talking about PayPal? I think no matter what you donate in, it automatically converts it to dollars here in the States, as far as I know. 66, yeah. Worldwide, North Korea. I don't know. Maybe we should not go there. And not mention Kim Jong-un, or whatever his name is. Time to order pizza. Did not have pizza today at the mall. Icon 2020. We had sushi for lunch. Japanese sushi, dumplings, some other stuff. And that spicy stuff that they serve on the side with the wasabi sauce. Man, it was really, really hot. Whew. Even too hot for my Italian, but it was good. We had the lunch, and then we had dinner at Red Robin in Pittsburgh. But anyway, what we did today, my friend had to, Kim Jong-un, okay. My friend has 3 products. She has an iPad, I forget which one. She has an iPhone 7 and a MacBook Pro she bought this month. Well, she had like thousands of photos and then pictures and stuff and documents, and she wanted to sync everything. Well, I probably could have done it for her here in town, but she already paid for Apple Care, and she had to buy an adapter for the MacBook Pro, and we had to go to the Apple store. I'm like, okay, well, since you paid for the Apple Care, might as well use it, and you can buy that adapter at the Apple store. She did not have an appointment. Anyway, we got to the mall at South Hills Village Mall. It's about an hour from here, maybe less. Walked in, I took a look. I'm like, man, this place is busy. There had to be at least 100 people in there, maybe more. She did not have an appointment. And one of the crew from Apple there, very nice. He says, well, we are busy. Did you have an appointment? No. Well, it's going to be at least a 2-hour wait, maybe more. Well, she's leaving for Austria Tuesday, so she couldn't come back and make an appointment. Today is Saturday. So I figured, okay, not a big deal. We went to have the lunch there at the mall at the sushi place. Came back, and then we had to wait another half hour. The young man finally got to her. So I stuck around. I didn't stick around long because this young man seemed to know what he was talking about. Now, admittedly, I don't have a MacBook. I don't have an iPhone. All I have is a cheap iPad mini. I don't have the budget to buy Apple products and have them tested. I would love to. But that being said, I stuck around about 15-20 minutes, and he says, you need to do this, do that, log in, do this. You need this. He had another cable adapter, which made sense. So I stuck around. I said, you know what, Amy? I think going to be okay. So I told her, take notes. She says, okay. So to make a long story short, we got there 11:50. We were finished at 5:30. 100 people had to wait in line, our turn. She was happy with the service. I'll show you some pictures. Beautiful store, super clean. I don't know how new it is. I mean, the people there were friendly. They were patient. The customers were patient. They waited in line. They were doing everything: selling, helping, giving lessons. So she got serviced. It took a long time. And yeah, so if you need to go to an Apple store for help, schedule an appointment. Now, if you're just going to go to buy something, go ahead and buy it. But if you go in there for service, for questions, for lessons, for repairs, you better have an appointment. That's what I would highly recommend. Other than that, everything went well. She was happy. Can I recommend Apple computers? Honestly, I don't know. I don't have one. I will guess yes. If they are reliable like my iPad mini, like I said, this one's about 3 years old. If they are reliable like this, I'd have to say, yeah, I haven't had any issues. You know, if I was going to buy a computer there, I'd buy the, I forget what it's called. I think it's about $1,500. Because I asked the guy there, you know, I have a YouTube channel. Which one should I buy? Well, you need at least 8 gig of RAM. You want a quad core. I mean, it all made sense to me. But you're not going to you're not going to find a computer there for what I do for less than $1,500 unless it's a refurb. But that was my day. I was hoping to do a Life in Linux, the very first Life in Linux podcast with Switch to Linux, but I did not come prepared, and he did something earlier and it wouldn't be available till later on, and we may do something next weekend, maybe. I know some of you guys are waiting for that joint venture. For you know, for me who uses both Windows and Linux, and from Switch to Linux who uses mainly Linux. We just couldn't get our schedule. I didn't think it would take this long, but I promised I would help her out, and I did. So when she goes back to Austria to talk to Arnold, she'll be happy to be home. Kagan says, the shirts are always loose because I have to get the next size up for my height. Ah, yes. Better loose than too short. Yes, I would say that's true. Why would you buy a Mac? I'm asking you guys who deal with Apple. I'm going to say that because they are super reliable. Again, I don't have one, so I can't recommend yes or no. I tend to recommend products that I have. I bought a refurbished iPad mini, and I can definitely recommend this. When I bought this, it came with the 1-year warranty. Again, it was used, it was a refurbished, but it didn't come with scratches or anything. It worked out of the box. So at least I could recommend a refurbished Apple product for less money. But you know, the computers, I don't know. It's like I said, I wish I could afford to buy one, but I can't right now. But if I had to guess, I would say yes. The director at the company I used to work for has put me off of Macs for life. Oh, it was a status thing for him, and he adjusted. If I was to get one, Spider, I don't get into that status and price. Yes, price is a factor, but to me, it always comes down to service. Meaning, does it work out of the box? Serviceable out of the box? If I need help, do I get the service after the sale? Do I, if I call, would I get good service? It all comes down to service, you know. And there's a price between quality, service. There's a balance between that and the price of the product. There's no question. Apple makes reliable products. I mean, that's the impression that I get. Whether it's worth it or not, that's up to you. But from what I see on YouTube, they are worth it. I can't personally vouch for that because I don't have one. If I had to guess, based on my experience with the iPad mini, they probably are worth it. But yeah, maybe it's a status symbol, but that's silly. You know, if I was to buy one, I would buy one to test to see if they really are that good. But other than that, that he was the sort of person that told the cleaning lady that she couldn't afford the coffee table. All right, so the issue here was the person and not the product, right? The Switch to Linux podcast, we'll do some on his channel, some on mine, you know, so we can get, you know, more subscribers, and maybe he does have Patreon, by the way. So if you would like to support Tom at Switch to Linux, please do so through his Patreon. And he has the Amazon links, but he focuses, I believe he focuses on Patreon. So we'll host it on this channel to get more people to help him out. Then we'll do some on my channel to help out here with the PayPal and with the T-shirts. Like I said, I'm gonna try and sell about 100 T-shirts to make it worthwhile. I don't make a lot off of the shirts, you know, but if I can do 100, I think that will cover a couple months' expenses on the channel. You know, there's no money in it for me, but at least to break even. The last couple of years, the channel has lost money, and it's not fun. But yeah, it won't be a new shared channel. We'll just keep it simple. You know, we'll host it on his channel sometimes, and sometimes on mine. You know, because I don't know how our schedules are going to wind up. You know, he's had to adjust. I've had to adjust. And we'll try to do this, me and him. And when we have something scheduled, if I can't make it or he can't make it, we pretty much agreed. If you can get somebody else on the show, go for it. It's kind of like the when I did the News and Nonsense with Spatry, even though it was our show, I mean, it wasn't exclusively our show. We would have other guests on for fun, you know, Linux folks or whatever, as a co-host. And again, this is for you guys. This is for the community, and I think that's how we are going to do it. But it won't be a new channel. I don't think that's necessary. Let me show you some of the photographs here. Okay. It is a nice mall. This is the front of the store. Inside, like I said, it's super clean. Nice big screen here. They have some kind of a video playing on a loop. Almost like a football stadium screen. I saw this, I thought of the Cowboy Stadium screen, but this is considerably smaller. But I think you guys get the picture here. So this is on the back wall of the store. Some of their products. She had to buy an adapter, USB-C to USB full size. I think it's USB-A. This is one of their, I guess this is a Mac something. I don't know. I know some of these have a Retina display. These tables are pretty cool. They have a built-in foldable AC outlet that pops out here on the side. You can't see it, but it's pretty cool. Again, the front of the store. You can see there had to be, at one point I counted like 100 people. It was a lot. You can see more here. I mean, it was non-stop, you know. So, side of the store. But yeah, it's a super clean store. It looks different there from the last time I was in there a year and a half ago with my cousin Lisa. But yeah, nice store. Team up with more Linux YouTubers and make a Linux team. Might do that. We'll see how things go. We'll see how things go. We'll see if there's any, you know, support for something new, for yet another thing to do on our respective channels. I miss doing the news and nonsense every Sunday night. You know, with Spatch. Those are generally 15-20 minutes that we did, so it wasn't that difficult. They were mainly audio, so. This is the song list for tonight, as it usually is, if you guys are interested. This is from the YouTube audio library. Usually stuff from Silent Partner. I like Heated Seat. Anyway, so check out the YouTube audio library. So yeah, I mean the High Spin Viking. So yeah, the Apple iPad is coming, or the iPod, the HomePod, sorry, coming out. What is it, February 9th? I think it's $350. I should have asked them there for a demonstration. I'm sure it'll sound fine. I have a not a Mac Mini, it's an iPad Mini. Yeah, did I say Mac Mini? Sorry. It's a iPad Mini. I got this 3 years ago, or refurbished. I think I saved like $120 or something. Came with the warranty. I bought it from I don't know if it was Amazon or Apple. Maybe it was Apple. I know Amazon has them too. But yeah, I thought the price. I was curious to see if they're worth it. At least this one was. It's been reliable. It hasn't given me any problems. I can't sync it with, you know, with Linux. Of course, I can't sync my Microsoft Zune either. So, other fact I can't sync in Linux, it's been super reliable. But it's an iPad Mini. I think it's the Mini 2. I think it's the Mini 2. You've got a 2010 model, okay. It needs a new hard disk drive. Are they easy to replace? A hard disk drive? I heard they are somewhat difficult to self-service if they go bad. That's okay, Jason. Yeah, if you know, unless you know what you're doing, they are somewhat difficult to service from what they're not as easy as, say, Windows PCs, from what I understand. So when you buy something from, you know, from Apple, make sure it's the one you want, that's going to last you the next 5 years or 10 years. Something that you won't do a lot of tinkering with. Let's read this real quick here. Like I said, if we have any Apple users out there, feel free to chime in. Let's see here. Apple 8 years of iPad, revolution. Let's see. Newton message pad. I don't remember. Oh, that was a long time ago. Okay. I'm just browsing through this real quick here. Let's see. iPad was broadly seen as a failed attempt to replace the Mac. It wasn't meant to replace the Mac, was it? I don't think so. I'm not sure about that. The idea that Apple was trying to shift its Mac customers every few years, paying around $1,000 to upgrade their service, to instead buy a tablet priced at around $500 or less. I don't know. You don't think the new Mac Minis are anywhere near as upgradable as they used to be? Okay, yeah, that's the impression that I get. Yeah. Spin Mukuda Linux looks sharp, so check it out. Chromebook videos, okay. You installed Kubuntu on the Mac? Really? Nice. Cool. Yeah, isn't there something called Hackintosh that might work? Well, this is a long article. Lavish praise for incompetent flops. Okay. Anyway. Outside of Google's failed Android tablet platform. It failed? The Android tablet failed? Really? No, I don't think so. I think I remember the BlackBerry Playbook. It was ridiculous. It was like $500 for a small tablet, and then like, why? Windows Core? No. What does that mean, Isaiah? I know we did the Windows thing last night. Windows Core OS. What exactly does that mean? I didn't catch that today. Of course, I didn't have time to look at the news. Palm's unfinished web OS. I remember that. More recent efforts by Google to turn Android tablets have been profitless busyworks. I'm not sure what's going on there. Android tablets are now nearly as forgotten. They are? Hackintosh, okay. Uncompatible, not quite legal. What do you guys think about this article saying Android tablets are almost like irrelevant? I don't think so. I got 2 of them. I don't think they're irrelevant. Anyway, that's the article. I think Android tablets are fine. Yeah. Flagship stores of Apple in New York. Alright, let's take a look in New York. Hey, you see what I'm saying? Hey. Nice looking store. It's huge. Look at that. That's about how busy it was in Pittsburgh today. Clamshell laptops, yeah. Apple keeps the experience simple by removing distractions and drawing your attention to opportunities to try its product. Yeah, it's pretty straight for the way they got their store set up. You walk, it's just simple aisles, nothing up, you know, nothing blocking you except more customers. But everything is right there on nice wide tables. Everything's plugged in or powered up, ready to go. Smart, very smart. Again, a super clean store, so amazing. Simple works. Ooh, imagine that. Apple's design instincts and a product strategy that emphasizes items that look similar and are easy to use, made for a better retail experience. Microsoft Store had flashier products to try, like VR headsets. Okay. A lot of people. A lot of people. Yeah, I would think they were still relevant too, yeah. Giant phones, yeah, what do they call them? Phablets, a combination phone, tablet, phablet. Yeah, I mean, but I still like a large. I have a 10-inch Android tablet that's very nice, so you know. I mean, at some point, here's my HTC One Max. This is almost 6 inches, you know, and this is huge. This barely fits in my. I don't want it bigger than this, you know. I mean, here's my hand, right? There's my hand, and there's the phone. I mean, come on. This barely fits in my cup holder in my car. So, at some point, what's too big? Let's see here. They are making a new OS that kills all legacy support, like old app, fax machines, and works on everything, phones, tablets. Ah, I see. One size fits all for the Windows Core. I think I have heard of that. Come to think of it, yeah. Best Buy stores reminds you, yeah, it's well, I mean, it's simple. Not a lot of flash in the store. It's just you walk in, you go straight to your iPhone or you know MacBook, or if you have questions like my friend had today. Yeah, it's a nice store. So you can see these tables here. HTC Watt. It's an HTC One Max. They don't make this anymore, but it's got dual speakers. There's a speaker there at the top. If you can focus, it'll focus. But right there at the top, there's a speaker. I'll flip it. There's a big speaker there at the bottom. So 2 speakers there and there on the sides, and it sounds freaking awesome. I've yet to hear a phone that sounds as good as this 4-year-old phone now, maybe 5 years old. Still works, and the speakers are great. Yeah, I can crank this up and fill a room. But yeah, that's what it looks like. So. HTC One Max. This was the biggest phone that they made. They stopped making it. I don't know. I think HTC stands for help this company. Anyway. So this is 2 floors for the Apple Store in New York. Okay. Nice. Difficult to find. Yeah, you don't want empty tables walking in an Apple store or anything. You want it to have all the products there. They had these Bluetooth speakers. I think it's by Beats, not mistaken, in different types here. Will I get the Note 8? No, I think it's a little bit too big. I'm not sure what my next phone. Probably an LG. Maybe. I don't know. Like I said. The only bad thing about this is HTC stopped supporting it. I'm stuck on Android 4 Flintstone. I don't know. It works, but I'm very ticked off on the lack of support on it because that's still one of their best phones. But you know, had several Mac Minis over a 10-year period. Last one, nothing but problems. Just the last one, or all of them? Gave up and bought PC Windows 8, installed Beta Win 10, and then the full version on the release, then found Linux. Okay. I've heard about the new Razer phone. There's some kind of a dock or adapter to turn it into a projection screen. But I've heard good things about the Razer. Yeah, that's that's Motorola, right? I think. Yeah. Yeah, they had the Apple Store's host classes. They had something going on today, every hour, 2 hours, classes. There's a list that they had there. Well, they had a widescreen TV, and you can sit down and learn about their products. You know, it's a free class. Again, smart. It's consumer focused. It's smart. And you pay all that money, you should get something extra. There you go. Just the last one gave problems. Well, that's not bad. There's only one, right? This person had an excellent experience at the store last year while having the laptop fixed. Yeah, I mean, we went today. It was a long day. It was too long. It was tiring. But to be fair, my friend did not have an appointment. It happened to be a busy day. There was a lot of customers. She got the service that she needed. I stuck around, like I said, 15-20 minutes to make sure this guy knew what he was talking about. And it seemed like he had all the answers like this. There was no hesitation. So, yeah, I had a good experience. Yeah. Can you upgrade the RAM on a Mac Mini? I thought you cannot. Or maybe it depends on the version. But I don't think you can. Speakers are questionable for LG, yeah. Yeah, best with headphones, and yes. It has the jack. Ooh, it's got a headphone jack? What is that? Oh, yeah, right. I like that. Freaking Apple. But people still buy their phones, so, but yeah. Let's look at the Microsoft store. Well, it's more colorful. It actually looks very nice, doesn't it? Microsoft took inspiration from Apple. Okay. A few more colors. Customer service. Nice shirts. I see the track lighting on the top. Looks like it's the same as Apple. Yeah. Looks like they got Dell. Speakers, headphones. The virtual reality section. Nice looking store. Not on the latest ones, you can't do the upgrade. Okay, that's the one thing I don't like about the stuff. You don't know why, but you want to sit on their tables. Why, they look comfy. They had, I should have taken a picture of some of their, well, this is the chair from Microsoft, but they had like regular chairs that you just pull out, and they had like a box chair, you call it, was a chair within a chair. It was wood shell, and then there was a pull-out foam chair, like inside of it, if you wanted to be more comfortable, which was very comfortable. While Microsoft's store wasn't as coherent as Apple's. Okay. And that is the Apple Store. Leave your butt print. I didn't see any printers there. Yeah, I didn't see any printers, so. That looks cool. Anyway. Yeah, I don't think headphone jack should be replaced. I agree. And anything else here? Nah. Cara perfetto. Hello, Cara. How are you? You are Brazilian. This is your first time on a live stream. Everybody say hello to Cara. Hello. How are you? You're from Brazil? Hey, Brazil is switching to Linux. Didn't we do a report on that last week? Right? Yeah. See your channel. I guess I could take a look at it later, Cara. Do you do Linux? Do you do Apple? Tonight we're focused on Apple, more or less. The video of the French guy that smashed every iPhone in the Apple store. Okay, why did he do that? I have not seen the video, no. This happened recently? The guy that drew something on the screens to the music. Well, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah. Protest. That's what it says here for a protest. Yeah. Well, that thing with the guy for 2001. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. That's okay, Kara. Welcome. So, yeah. Do you have Apple computer? Do you do Linux, Windows, all three, or do you care? But yeah, I think Brazil is switching to Linux, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Brazil, the most Linux-friendly country on earth. Why not? There you go. I like apples. Shiny red apples, yes. Brazil falls in love with Linux. Okay, that's a while back, but cool. That would be scary, a guy smashing every phone in the store. I guess he didn't like the service? I don't know. Let's see what the update is on the Steve Jobs jeans. Two Italian guys were smart. They trademarked Steve Jobs' name, put it on a jeans. You have an iPhone 6 and an iPad. Very good. I have the iPad mini. I showed this before, Kara, but I have the iPad mini 2. Still works. Got it for this is a refurb. A couple $100 from Amazon or whatever, maybe an Apple store, but yeah, it's been reliable. Yeah. But yeah, there's a couple guys in Italy. They trademark Steve Jobs. You know who he is, and they're making Steve Jobs jeans. If they were smart, the jeans would have built-in Bluetooth, so your pants would ring instead of your phone. There's nothing Apple can do to stop an Italian fashion brand from using the name Steve Jobs. Yeah. That is so clever. Los jeans Steve Jobs que Apple no puede vender. There you go. Your iPad is almost stopping. Does it need charge? Plug it in. Fast. Anyway. Smart Italians. Trademark Steve Jobs. I bet Apple is going, oh God. Can't we win this in court? Oh man. It's got to be embarrassing. This is if I was Apple, this is what I would do. Prevent further embarrassment of two Italian guys making Apple look like a complete moron. Pay the guys off, undisclosed. Give them $10 million each. Say, here's $20 million. Go away. No more Steve Jobs jeans. Think about it. You'll be able to buy Steve Jobs jeans. People are going to say, why would Apple do that? Apple didn't. It's a PR nightmare, or a potential PR nightmare. Trademark Steve Wozniak. Wozniak jeans. Jobs jeans. What sounds better? Wozniak jeans? Jobs jeans. I kind of like Jobs jeans. Flows better. Jobs jeans. How about Tux jeans? Linux jeans, Tux jeans, Kernel jeans. I like Tux jeans. You can have the penguin, you know, on the side of the jean, maybe, you know. I know you could get penguin shirts, you know, and all that, but Apple Records. Ah, Bear Wolf, welcome. I did not know that. Was it really? I wonder where it came from. So they got their inspiration from the Beatles. Yes, it is. You're in a different time zone. That is true. 111, yeah. Or 112 now. It's 10:12 here. Cool. Awesome to have somebody here from Brazil. So I guess there are a lot of Linux users in Brazil now, right? Cool. Stallman skivvies. Stallman skivvies. So there's a graphic there. Yeah. I like Toss t-shirts. TTs. Make sure you buy your TTs. Hey, there we go. I could promote it that way. Yeah. Buy your TTs. There we go. Buy your TTs. Toss t-shirts from teespring.com. Why not? We got Steve Jobs jeans to match your Toss TTs, t-shirts. As much sense as Gucci toilet paper. Well, I'm sure people will buy them to match their iPad. I don't know. Oh, Jobs is on a fruit diet. That makes more sense, yeah. Beware of the penguin, yes. Right. Yeah. Yep. Hackman jeans. That has a nice ring to it too. Hack. As in hack something. Gene Hackman. Bill Gates jeans. Doesn't sound good. Nah. Bill Gates jeans. Nah. No Bill Gates jeans, no. Microsoft jeans, Windows jeans. No, I don't like that. Jobs jeans, just Jobs jeans has a nice flow to it, but I don't know. Yeah, but this was the article. There's nothing Apple can do. Yeah. You can see they took the J and the apple has been chewed out. Smart. Vincent and Giacomo Barbeto. Vincenzo, Giacomo. You probably randomly fall over wearing Bill Gates jeans, right? Well, you buy those jeans, you will probably get bugs. Gates underwear. Open the gate to Gates underwear. Yeah, it doesn't need the sound, just need the company to buy the trademark. Well, these guys bought it. Steve Jobs with the J and the half and eat apple. They won in court. Disney, huh? So you're gonna get Steve Jobs jeans, t-shirts, and bags. Why not? The Steve Jobs brand will be to release technology. Oh, I'm telling you, Bluetooth jeans. Bluetooth jeans, guys. Hey, you gotta have a Steve Jobs Bluetooth jeans. That's what you need. And they'll sell. Here's a mention of the Beatles. Yeah. The dispute began in the 70s and ended in the 2007. Whoa, that's a long time. Anyway. Lyrics, huh? Steve Jobs gang, Steve Jobs gang. Anyway. We have Steve S. Hello, Steve. How are you? Welcome to the Apple Show. We'll probably wrap this up here in a few minutes. But I just wanted to share my experience today going to the Apple Store. I'll show you, those of you who came in late, I'll show you the photographs at the Apple Store in Pittsburgh. Very clean store. Cool screen. Yeah. You can see one of these box, I guess you call it a chair, right here and here. But it's actually two chairs. You got this wood on top and then a soft box chair comes out here. And it was super comfortable. Some of their products. I'm not sure which computer is that. Might be the Retina display one. You can see there's really just the product on the table. No like paperwork or pamphlets or catalog. Just get to the point. Just show the actual product so people can touch and play with it. And smart, you know, smart, very smart. She looks worn out right here, like, get me out of here. You can see how busy it was in there. The use of lots. They didn't have, I think that said Apple. I was looking for the sign. To the right here, you can see the Apple logo. It's out of the frame, but there was nothing that said Apple. Just the Apple logo. So we were way in the back here, I think, sitting down. So yeah. Nice store. Yeah, Chuck Norris jeans, right. Lots of speakers. What if they sell? I should have got some C's candy. Chocolates that look pretty good. And there's that big screen again. Anyway, that was the Apple Store. Take a quick look at the ticker news and then we'll wrap this up. Let's see. World's biggest ever digital currency theft. Google's pestering ads gets mute the button. iPhone's Apple battery slowdown to be optional. Why would I want to slow down my iPhone? Why would I want that option? Slime takes over at the toy fair. YouTube controversies ruin positive posts. There's a lot of junk on YouTube they're trying to clean up. I know it's affecting everybody. Even the clean channels like mine, but yeah. I think YouTube is welcoming back Logan Paul, if I'm not mistaken. You know, I guess even though he posted a very uncool video, it's hard to say no to someone who has like a gazillion subscribers and makes $12 million a year. But oh well. I didn't see a single piece of produce. They were there was wallpaper of produce of apples, I think. Okay, that's as close as you get to the real apple. Where did Bakulu come from, Toss? It's based out of... I'm not sure where it's based out of. It might be France. I think it's Debian based. And I think it comes out of France, I think. Well, I mean, whatever it is, it looks great. Yeah, it looks great, so... yeah. But check out Bakulu. I installed it on my teeny USB drive. Where is it at here? I think it's here. Yeah. One of those very extra small. See that? That's all it is. That's the size of that USB drive. This is a Flex. That's how small it is. Yeah, I got Mukulu on here. Works pretty good. I'm happy with it. See what else we got. Psychological issues in the security industry. Oh? I don't know. See if I missed anything and we'll wrap this up. Yeah, so we did a Windows show last night. Tonight I figured since I was at the Apple store all day we'll mention Apple. And the only, like I said, the only Apple product I have is the iPad mini. It's been reliable. I don't use it as much as I thought I would. Of course, I don't really have to use it, you know. But, you know, it's reliable. Play music, catch up on the news. It's only, I think this was a 16 gigabyte version. But that's fine, you know. Rocket Lab. I do not know what they do. Launching their own private star. Oh, okay. Into orbit. Alright. De-anonymizing Tor. Your Bitcoin transactions may come back to... here we go again. Thank Gates for reviving Apple. Okay. Firefox did a recent upgrade. Did they? I think I'm still on Quantum Spin. As far as I know. Boy, that Bitcoin thing. I don't understand all of it, to be quite. That cryptocurrency is cryptic. Zero Trust Corporate Networks. DuckDuckGo app. I think I installed DuckDuckGo app, an extension. It seems to work. Offers. It's all. See, once again, it's all about the next privacy thing, the next privacy app, the next secure. I mean, it's like a cat and mouse game. It seems to me. That's how I see it. So I don't know. Beyond privacy, beyond the search. It sounds like a movie. Beyond the search box. I don't know. But I use. Sometimes I use Privacy Badger. Oh, it's based out of South Africa. Well, there's one based out of France. Which one? Oh, that's Voyager, I think. Is it Voyager? I don't know. There's so many. Okay, cool, Jason. Thank you. Anyway, I like it. It looks great. It really, I love the way it looks, and it works. It looks great and it runs great. It's not just a lot of flash and no substance. So it's the only distro I've seen with a built-in virus scanner. Yeah, out of the box. The White House interested in the Falcon Heavy launch. I don't know what that is. Energy change in the U.S. state by state. Well, everything. Well, a lot of things are going electric, hybrid, stuff like that. Speed this up a little bit, we'll wrap it up. Near and Far, a story-driven game board that almost works. Many glaciers letting rivers run low. That's probably from the BBC. See if I missed anything. I should put an Apple RSS feed in there too. No. How to put icons on the desktop in elementary OS. Is it really meant to be that difficult? Ubuntu has a new desktop app. Alright. Yep, Ubuntu 18.4 switching back to Zorg, it makes sense. Okay, Voyager, yes, is based out of... That one looks pretty nice too, if I recall. Yeah. I looked at Voyager in the past. It's not bad. Yeah. I think it's based. It has the XFCE desktop on it, I think. Magbuntu transformation. I don't do a lot of theming, and once I got everything working the way I want, I'm scared to change anything, you know. So okay, I think I got the rest of the news, so I think we're good for tonight. So okay, get out of this. So I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you, Cara from Brazil. Great. Always good to see new, well, not new faces, but new names. It's always a pleasure doing these live streams and connecting with you guys. So, but that's it for this one. My journey to the Apple Store for today. It was, in the end, I guess it was fun, but it took way too long. And the main thing is my friend Amy, she got what she wanted. She got serviced. Took longer than usual. My advice, when you go to the Apple Store, call for an appointment. Unless you're going strictly to buy something, you know what you want. But if you're going for service, fixing something, syncing, asking questions, call ahead of time. But don't get stuck an extra 2-3 hours. And that's it. That's all I have for this one. If you would like to support the channel, just go through the PayPal link. Buy one of the shirts if you're interested. Somebody said the shirts are great. Thank you. And you can shop the Amazon links too. But if you don't need anything, just want to support the channel, small contribution, PayPal is the fastest way to do it for now. Until I decide to go back to Patreon or something. I don't know. Apple Watch. They had a lot of Apple Watches there. I noticed that the bands, you can interchange the bands back and forth very, very easy. From what I saw, it seemed user friendly. I don't need a watch like that myself, but from what I saw, it looked pretty easy. So that's it. guys, so thank you for stopping by. That's all I have for this one. And don't know when the next one will be. We'll probably, on the next, we'll probably do a topic. I'm trying to think. Maybe something for Windows users again. How to tell, here we go. How to tell if your PC has been hacked. Yeah, I think that's a good topic. Maybe that's the next one. How to tell if your, well, Windows PC has been hacked. How does that sound? I think we'll do that. Maybe that'll help somebody out who needs a little bit of help cleaning up their computer, their Windows 10. So we'll do that next time, I think. And let's see. That's it. Alright guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Be safe. Thank you all of you who came by for this evening. I'll catch you on the next one. Ciao.